Welcome back, Stasa23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And before I get started, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That helps out the channel more than you know. And I know if you're enjoying the content. If not, thumbs down works as well. And if you like knife content and you're not already, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content. Alright, today I have for you my top 10 most carried knives of February. I had several knives that I didn't carry. I wasn't carrying for a while because I dulled them out either through testing or just use, and they were waiting to get new edges, so they made it in this list because they got nice fresh edges. But this is not one of them. First up is the EVO Typhoon by Sharp by Design. This is just an amazing knife. That's all I can say. Just look at that beautiful clip point. Absolutely love that blade shape. It's got a nice hand rub satin on there. That fuller is just juicy yumminess. Fit and finish on this thing is just spectacular. Never had anything with silver twill. Looks nice. Nice flow through construction. My only real complaint on this knife is I think the pocket clip's kind of hideous, but that's just me. Love the action on this thing. Super smooth, super snappy, super comfortable. If you can get a hold of one of these, definitely do it. Alright, next up, one that has recurred, I think, the last 2 months, and that is the Urban EDC F55, and this one's wearing a brand new edge, as you can see. You can see that also yumminess mirror polished edge. I just started using lapping films with my Wicked Edge. I used to use stropping compound and on leather and stuff like that. And I can't tell you how much sharper they are with the lapping films. I'm able to treetop hair without a problem. Widow hair, just amazing. And the polish is so much better as well. This knife right here, I softened all the edges and corners because whenever I was opening the knife, I would catch this corner and it just aggravated me. Now that I fixed that, this thing's in the pocket an awful lot. Great knife. I think they're doing another run of these. If so, and you didn't get one the first go round, I would definitely say jump on it. Love the F5.5. Next up is my Guardian Tactical Recon 035 in LMAX. This thing right here has been cutting like a champ. It's not the best slicer in the world because it is a little thick behind the edge. Not terrible, but you know, most out the fronts don't have the best geometry, and that's okay because this thing has been cutting and cutting and cutting. I love LMAX steel. They must have did a proper heat treat on this thing, and then the out the front action on this it's just absolutely addictive. Doesn't hurt like my Ultratech does. I was still working on a video to compare this between the Ultratech, doing some tests and stuff as well. So stay tuned. I don't know how long it'll take me to finish that one, but it's coming. Another new acquisition is the Quiet Carry updated drift with the thumb stud and the better lock access. It has a little bit different blade profile, not a completely different. This is my first time getting the diamond texturing. Absolutely love this knife. I like the first one an awful lot, but the thumb studs made that much of a difference for me. Very glad I have this one. Love Quiet Carry. Let's see, where am I at? Next up, another one that got a fresh edge is the Protech Malibu. It's gotten so much use. You can see, you can start seeing the character scars on there, on the blade, the handle. This thing gets used an awful lot. I completely dulled it out. I mean, where it wouldn't cut anything. And I put a stupid wicked edge on it. I mean, look at that. Woo! Thing is not just purty, it also cuts like a dream now. One thing I will say though, and I'm hoping it was just my particular Malibu, the edge bevels were so far off on both of these. One side, it was like almost, I think it was a 4 or 5 degree difference from one side to another, and that's pretty dramatic. I've sharpened more than I can, think about on the wicked edge, and I've never seen one that bad. So hopefully it was just mine, because other than that, as far as build quality, is perfection. I'm hoping now that I put another good edge on it, hopefully I can get maybe some better edge performance on this 20 CV, because the first two weren't the best. So I'll try to keep you all updated. Protech Malibu. Let's see, another new acquisition that been trying to, decide if I'm keep or not. And that is the Benchmade Mini Freak. This is the SHOT Show limited edition one. It's in S90. You got the jade scales. This thing, man, look at that. That came like that from factory. Super smooth, perfectly centered. Let's see how them edge bevels are. Edge bevels are even. So I like the knife. I like the knife a lot. The only thing is, and I might try a different pocket clip, but my hand gets a super hot spot from right here in the pocket clip. I guess because it's a smaller handle, and the way that sticks up, super uncomfortable for me, depending on how I'm holding it. So we'll see. I might have to swap between another deep carry or something, or maybe just a regular clip on this one. Next three Spydercos. Got the Spyderco, which one is this? Doggone it. Chaparral in the Bird's Eye Maple, XHP steel. I've been enjoying this one. That super thin stock makes it nice and slicey. It's about time for me to sharpen it up. Let's see. Yeah, it's still got a decent little edge on it. Doesn't feel like it's hair shaving anymore. But I think after I put a new edge on it, do a little testing with it, because I just enjoy using it. It's breaking in nicely. It is a little stiff. Let me see something. It's a little stiff. I haven't taken this one apart yet. Might see if a good cleaning would help it out. But definitely a classy looking knife. All right, this next Spyderco is one that I highly recommend, man. If you ever wanted a Spyderco Sage, the Sage 1 in Maximum Steel so far has been my favorite Sage of all. This has made the list last month and this month. Very, very well done. Action, super smooth, very buttery smooth. This one's made in Taichung, and it has a Rips Garage Tech deep carry. 3D milled pocket clip. I just thought it looked classy with it. Don't know if it'll stay on there. It just works fine like that. I tend to, whenever I have a wire clip, I tend to squeeze it, and I can feel it sliding back here. So, especially in the bigger knives, like not bigger, but bigger than, say, the Chaparral. But awesome Sage. I think the Sage is super ergonomic and probably one of my favorite Spydercos. Alrighty. I think one of my favorite bigger Spydercos, another one that got sharpened up recently, and that is my Spyderco Military in 204P. Just whenever I have a lot of boxes to process, or I know I'm going to be doing a lot of cutting, this is the one that I always seem to grab. This is the KnifeWorks exclusive in CTS 204P. And I finally cut me a little little sharpening notch into the blade. I don't know if this is going to show. Yeah, sharpening notch into the blade so I could get it all the way to the back. Being I use a fixed angled system, it just seems a lot easier for me. I put this, I think this is a Lynch deep carry clip. Yep, I'm pretty sure. Either a Lynch or a MXG, but I want to say it was Lynch. Put it on there. I don't know if it's going to stay there because it, in some grips, when I'm using the right hand to cut, it's not the most comfortable because I can feel that. And, you know, as long as I'm kind of holding it down below it, I'm fine. So I'm not sure if it'll stay on there. I've been contemplating on trying to add a deep carry clip on this one just to make that more comfortable to choke up on for me. I think I got a way I could possibly pull it off. I might try that. Not sure. So that's my top 10. I do have 4 honorable mentions. I say honorable mentions because these are my backup blades to the ones I carry, and these, you know, saw tons of pocket time, so they didn't really have any competition. And that is the Ace Giant Mouse Riv. This one I've been really just, I don't know, at first I wasn't really bonding with it. But here lately, especially on my particular one, I found that the pocket clip that was on it was sitting on this lock bar. And this one looks like it is now too. Huh. Let's see. Can't tell. No, it's not. No. Might be playing tricks on me. Well, I put a different pocket clip on. I don't know if it's this attention, but the other pocket clip, see, you can see where that mark is. That's where the original pocket clip was sitting, those 2 marks. And I noticed that it was putting excess pressure on the lock bar. So I swapped it. I noticed it because I took it off, and I was able to easily flip it, even though that flipper tab's slippery. And I was able to flip it out a lot easier. The detent was just pretty stout before that, and it just wasn't that comfortable for me. Now that I fixed that, I think it's way better. You could possibly take, if yours is having that problem, you could possibly take this clip and try to bend it in that direction some. I guess that would work. That might help out a little too. Or get a clip that's even longer. If you get a longer wire part clip and get it to come out to like right here, to where it should be touching completely on there or more on there. I don't know. But that fixed mine. Or you could even maybe spring some of the tension to where it's just barely touching that. But that one, the mini Microtech Troodon, and my Spyderco Dragonfly and K390 that I did the video showing how I swapped the scales on these two. I mean, from the FRN to these micarta scales. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. And also the Quiet Carry Eddie. I love this little knife. This one's a great 5th pocket knife. So there you go. That is my top 10 most carried EDC knives of February. Can't say enough good. The review on this one will be coming soon. Hopefully I can get the video between this and the UTX done, shortly. I may do a video on this one. I don't know about that. Y'all tell me if y'all want to see a video on the Mini Freak. I still plan on doing a video on this one. And I'm going to be doing some sort of, probably some testing on this one, on the Van X. So y'all stay tuned. Got a lot of good content coming shortly. I am working currently on my truck EDC video. I've had some issues where I normally shoot my videos. I'm doing it in my kitchen right now, so I'm sure my wife will love that. But as soon as I get my stuff moved over into my shop, then I should have that video done. All right, guys and girls, I hope everybody's having an absolutely wonderful day. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.